Good morning to you all. Today we are going to be discuss about introduction on artificial intelligence. The name implied that intelligence requires expertise. Artificial is to be create rather than naturally given. So here our effort is to create the system able to solve the problems which are equivalent to the expertise ratios. So it's about study of how to make computers do things which at the moment normally people do better. Artificial intelligence incepted in 1950, and we have the great advancement in the same domain. The real-time example where AI is utilized properly is ChatGPT. It is released by OpenAI platform very recently. Is the platform is working based on AI principles where it is going to be provide the environment where conversation takes place between human and the machine through which it accepts the queries from the human being, interpreting properly and responding with the good information. Artificial intelligence comprises various subdomains, includes natural language processing, vision capabilities, machine learning for prediction and classification as well, providing automatic reasoning process, planning the things properly to solve the given problems in the stipulated time, and robotics and automation, and good representation of the information to be maintained to conclude the reasoning process, and to develop the expert systems whose decisions are as precise as experts given. The artificial intelligence is defined for providing the capability to the machine to think as expertise is able to do. It also enables the environment to automate the things for good decision making and learning whenever the context requires. It's also art of creating the machines to perform the functions that are equivalent to the expertise who are having the good amount of knowledge in the given domain. It also talks about the mental faculties through the use of computational models to solve the problems in various domains like formal tasks, expert tasks, and scientific tasks. There are various definitions given by various dimensions. All are talking about how to create the systems to perform the given tasks and to generate the results which are useful to the end user. The definition of the artificial intelligence and the content of the course can be in line with the 2 by 2 dimensions with respect to the human as well as the machine. In that, the systems that think like humans, the systems that think rationally, the systems that acted like humans, the systems that act rationally. So, with respect to human and rational, the definitions are classified. Human stating that how the human being is able to think, is able to remember the things, is able to reason the given information, and rational talking about how logical it is done, how intelligence is delivered at right time. So it is on the dimensions of thought process as well as behavior through which actions are done and results are generated. When you talk about systems that act like humans, it is the Turing test. It enables you to conduct the interview with the system as well as the human being. And the purpose of the test is to fool the interviewer by giving the efficient answers as the human being is giving. The systems that act like humans, stating that how the questions will be asked and how the answers are given by the machine and whose answers are as precise as the expert is giving. The systems that act like humans, in line with the Turing test approach, where the systems are able to conduct the actions as humans are able to give the solutions in the given context of the problem domain. That includes the natural language processing capability, knowledge representation capability, and reasoning that to be conducted in automated process. And as in, the machine learning capabilities are done through which the learning happens continuously for the good predictions and classifications too. The total Turing test includes two more issues like computer vision to perceive the objects like human being and robotic capabilities to move the objects with the actions, maybe navigations. This type of artificial intelligence is in line with the dimensions with respect to the thought process and the behavior, and to be compared the capabilities with respect to the human being and respect to the program developed by AI system to perform the given tasks. The systems that will think like humans is delivering the cognitive modeling in which how the humans are observed from inside and how humans are able to think about the problem and how actions taking place to solve the given problem in the stipulated objectives. Then the systems that think rationally talking about the humans are not always rational in the sense that the answers given by the human being may not be 100% precise at all the times. Maybe some modifications are required and enhancements are required. These enhancements are taking place with new learning and new reasoning process through which the decisions are 100% precise at all the time. The rational defining in terms of logic and reasoning. The logic cannot express everything with respect to the uncertainty, incomplete, and a complete dynamic environment. So, though we are in dynamic environment and incomplete environment, what sort of information is required, what sort of knowledge representation is required, and what sort of processing is required to conclude the things very precisely. Then the systems that act rationally is the emphasis on the doing the right thing at right time in the given context of problem solving. So that which is expected to maximize the goal achievement that given the available information. It is giving the answers to the questions in acting through that those responses are acceptable by all the needy. So systems that act rationally is talking about the building the logic, the part of rational agent is able to create the coding and execution of the coding yields to the reasoning process. So study AI as rational agent have two advantages like it's more general than using the logic only and it allows the extension of the approach with more scientific methodologies to be built to generate the solutions which are more accurate. So rational agents is an entity that perceives and acts. So the perceives from the problem definition and build the logic and the reasoning taking place through which the conclusions can be made. So the title emphasis on artificial stating that it is produced by human art or effort rather than the originating naturally. Intelligence is very costly and the word having weightage in great many problem solving processes that needs the ability to acquire the knowledge and use it in the given context of the need. So AI was defined as the study of ideas that enable computers to be intelligent, as expert as we are having. So AI is part of computer science. It is associated with the design of computer systems that exhibit the human intelligence through which the results are more accurate and precise for the needy person. Thank you.